Good afternoon, race fans. It is, what time is it? It is 4:06, and it's Thursday, July 30th. One more day left. If you look off to the right there, we got some fabulous looking tobacco that was just topped the other day. And that was on the right, I'm sorry. On the left, we have some really good looking beans. All the beans are kicking butt. We've been getting rain pretty much every weekend for the month of July. Enough, I think we've had 8-10 inches. I'll have to look and verify that. I'll put a note down below on the video. Today we're going to the right side. We might make a trip over to the left side because that tobacco is looking really good too, and maybe even ready for harvest. I don't know yet. Haven't been down there in a few days. So if you look back there, to that first tobacco on the right, it was all clean looking, all pretty looking, all planty looking. If you look at what we're coming to up here, you can see that this stuff has bloomed. It sent runners out with flowers on it and all that good stuff. Well, that takes away the energy from the plant in producing leaves. So in the next day or so, I gotta imagine they'll be out there doing what they call topping, which means basically cutting all that out. Probably the last time they have to do it before harvest. It's August time, getting really close to harvest. And as you can see over here on the left, all that cabbage is gone, and thankfully they cleaned up the field, replanted, and looks like beans, and it is growing like gangbusters. All that cabbage is gone. There's some corn over there on the right, but all that cabbage is gone. More beans, and if you look closely at the beans, I'll slow down a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. A lot of these beans have done what they call canopied, which means it is one big giant cover of beans. You can't see the rows anymore. You can look through that. We're seeing the very angles, and you can't see the rows anymore. That's the big thing. So it just looks like one big giant cover of big field of green without any rows. In attendance with us today is Miss Greta, who has been a very, very good girl. And she knew it was Thursday, so she decided she's going to come and go with us. And she earned it. So if you hear any strange noises in the back seat there, that's Miss Greta for you. And I'll slow down to this tobacco here. You can see how all the tops are coming up and how all the those are suckers basically. They come off from the lower ends of the plant, and they basically suck all the energy out of the plant and take it away from leaf production. More beans, more beans. These are barely canopied. You can just kind of see some rows left in there. All the beans will be the last things to be harvested too, because they're, I believe the majority of them raised in this county are raised for animal feed, so it's got to go through this whole dormant process and basically die back, turn brown, dry out, and then they'll harvest it for the seeds. This isn't edamame soybeans or soybean oil beans. These will all be harvested for feed. Like I tell people when they ask what we grow here, I say, you pretty much grow your food and tobacco. There's some farmers that will branch out, like the guy with the cabbage. Every now and then they land a very, usually a lucrative, really lucrative contract. A lot of man's on it with, everybody I've heard is usually ending up with Wegmans. And it's like, we need X pounds of this by this time and this date. And you need to deliver it, and that's what they do. And if you're late, I don't think they pay you. So you put some risk out there. Yeah, when there was a lot of chicken production in this area, not in this county, I don't think we had a lot of big chicken houses here. The only thing we got is the egg place. And but they would contract out corn for feeding all the chickens. And all the big chicken producers, Tyson and Purdue and all of them, have pulled out of the area for whatever reason. There is nobody producing chickens that I'm aware of. The only ones that are producing chickens or have chickens are the guys that are raising them for eggs. Friend the neighborhood UPS guy. There's that house still sitting idle. I think, these fields are fallow this year. Oh yes, tell me about it, Missy. Tell me all about it. Man, she just gets talkative sometimes. And complains a lot. I've had a few questions in the past as to what Greta is. She's not a Cocker Spaniel, she is a Boykin Spaniel, which is about a 110-year-old breed out of South Carolina. The Boykin Spaniels are the state dogs of South Carolina. They're great little dogs, have great instincts, very smart, very brown, and very good tempered. I mean, I love a good tempered dog. And she is 7 years old. God, it's that. I mean, that just blows me. Really? What are you going to tell them? Arr, arr, arr. She's a little bit crazy. She's one of the sweetest little dogs you'll ever meet. And she's the first ball dog I've had since I was 10 years old. And I've had a lot of dogs in that, 50 plus years since I was 10 years old. Man, lots of traffic today. So like I said, it's 87, but it's a nice 87. The humidity is way down. I'm sure that's going to change soon as August rolls in and grabs a hold of things. Maybe we got all that earlier in July, because it was pretty stifling in July. The crew's out running fiber. I get my fiber in a couple of weeks. There was certain delays on getting fiber. Finally made it available. I've been running Starlink, which I absolutely love, but I'll tell you, the upload speed is so low on it. Uploading videos is deadly. Looks like somebody lost something. Almost lost my camera right here. Yeah, Daddy was dumb. But you don't have to rub it in. Mowing the grass. Jumped off the truck and went sliding down the road at highway speed, let's say. It works great. I just have questions about its waterproofness. So I can't really shoot in the rain, which is kind of sad, kind of a bummer. So if you're hearing this, just to let you know, you're only halfway, not even halfway through the video. Since things are growing so quick and moving so fast and we're getting close to harvest, I'm going to do both sides of the road every week, going forward. It's feasible, and the video's a little bit too long. I didn't close this, but it's killing me. There we go. And Greta doesn't stick her head out too much at highway speeds. Yeah, so that past audio probably sounds like garbage. But lots of beans went in this year. Lots and lots of beans. And lots of land stayed idle this year too. I mean, on a normal year, almost every field is planted. But not this year. These beans went in late here on the left. I thought they weren't going to plant. Knew the lady that lived here on the left. She passed away a few years ago. She was a very nice lady. One of the nicer people we met after moving here. So yeah, so we're going to go over and do a quick run through Dundas as well. Like I said, I might edit this into 2 videos. Might just make it one long one. I'll see how it plays out. I think I'll cut out these long stretches of nothingness then I'll probably get yelled at. Where's all the nice rural road drives parts? Or I'll just leave it in. Probably cut it into two. I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. So there's a lot of different things growing out here. And I forgot to tell you about another primary crop here. I think I've told you in the past, is timber. All this gets cut every year and sold for, it's either sold for as pulpwood, which is paper and paper products, that kind of stuff, and it's also sold for lumber. And there's some trees that are engineered to be mature in 20 years or so. If you ever watch those, some of those shows that tell you about things, they'll tell you about how the paper process is done. That's somebody on my butt. These are super good. Got a whole lot more beans here as well too. So I used to hear people complain about, oh, you're cutting old growth forest. I can tell you that I don't think there's been any old growth forest in this area for a long time. People have been harvesting here for several hundred years, 300 to 400 years, and all this wood's been cut at least once. We're going to make it right here on the Sugar Hill. Keep on recording. And like I said, if I don't see big changes in that tobacco down there, I'll probably just cut this out. So you'll never hear it. So there. Okay, G-Dog? Okay, I just want to check. Are you ready to go home? Want to go see the cows first? Let's go check the cows. You want to go check the cows? Checking on the beans now. Just checking the beans. Yeah, we provide narration and voiceovers for our dogs. She can have such a potty mouth at times. Yeah? Hey, you. Especially when she's talking about the cats. Oh my. Yep, so Okay, so over to the left here, you can see part of the field's been topped, and part of it hasn't. Out in that tobacco out there on the left there, some people are in there working. The right needs to be topped as well. Plants on the left are older. And here comes some tractoring going on. Oh, they're gonna spray. Here we are. Now we're headed down. Gig here. Lovely looking beans on the right. More beans on the left. Really? What are you complaining about now? So you always got to be careful down here, because the guy in the corner here has sheep. They're escape-bound sheep. They figured out how to get over the fence. They don't go anywhere. They just hang out here and stand in the road and almost get hit by cars and stuff. I knew a guy that used to raise sheep, and he said they were really annoying animals because they're always looking for ways to die. I mean, it's just, and there's nothing you can do about it. More beans. Coming up on Willowland Farm here on the right. These people pick your own fruits and stuff. Oh no, looks like the cantaloupe's all done. I mean, it was quick. They picked it, sold it. I got some at the farmer's market last week. It's absolutely delicious. I hope they got another field back there. I guess we'll find out. But the stuff last week was perfect. So if you're ever in Dundas or near Dundas and you want some cantaloupe, bring yourself out to Willowland Farm. They do some really good. They can do great cantaloupe and great strawberries. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. We're going to go see if Greta gets to see her friends, the cows. You want to go see the cows? She's waiting for it. So that's my dash camera constantly making that noise. It just resets itself. For whatever reason, I've had it for at least 5 years now. And it's like the cable part here is loose or something like because it's a little shorter here, but at the edge there it looks tall, it's taller over here. This stuff is looking good too. So we're looking at more beans, more beans, more beans. Man, I gotta talk to some people around here to see why so much beans this year. Over on the left is lavender, I think pumpkins and corn. Some pretty horses. Greta don't care about no horses. She wants to see her cows. So let's slow down and sneak up on the cows. Where's the cows, Greta? The cows are not here, Greta. Where are the cows at? Oh, there they are, way over there. See them way over there, Greta? They're lying down. See them? They're looking at you, dog. She is staring very intently at the cows. Them big longhorns. And look, there's more. There's the babies over there in the woods. I don't think the camera's picking them up. But there's the other cows. They're looking at you again. The cows are looking at you. Are you done with the cows? Okay, let's be done with the cows. I'm thinking you want to get home, don't you? At the tone, the time will be 4:39. I should sometime take you all down to the end of the road here. We know the family down there. They got a zoo. They got They got goats, they got ducks, they got geese, they got sheep. Not sure if they got llamas or alpacas. They got one of the two. They got emus. And yeah, they got some pretty. They got it. And then lots of chickens. They sell the chicken eggs and stuff. Oh, 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 oh. What do you have to complain about, little dog? I'm amazed that you have any complaints whatsoever. You are so spoiled. And we got some more corn here. Corn, corn, corn. Yeah, this is all corn over here this year. had enough ride fun for the day. You have a good ride, Greta? Yeah, there she is. She's what? Finish off with the beans. I do have to go and finish Pleasant Hill, which we'll go in a different place. Not shooting in order today. Well, we'll see you next week. Hope you have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. So we're going to take the trip down Pleasant Hill now. And that will complete possibly the first half of this video. I might be making a really long video today, folks. And I would say we're not halfway through. Wow, look at the size of this tobacco. Yeah, I know the flowers are giving it a little extra height there. But, man, just take a look at those things. You gotta be like 5-6 feet tall or better. Yep. Interesting stuff there. Man, that is big tobacco. This is one of Greta's favorite roads to go down. She sticks way out there. Now I got another camera that I should stick facing that way. Call it the Greta Cam. Beautiful trees on this road. Just a beautiful, nice gravel road. Very peaceful. cows? There's got to be some cows, Greta. Keep an eye out. You'll see the cows. You'll see the cows. Did you burp? There ain't been any cows in there for a while, Gretz. Look how overgrown it is. I wonder if they're gonna cut it, bale it, or what? They got lots of bales over there for the winter. Of course, they have lots of cows all over the place too. Who knows? Got any cows down here? They're way over there, Greta. They're on the other side of the lake. They're way over there. See them? Dang. There's a lot of cows over there, huh? So this is about going to wrap this up for us on this side of the road. Might be adding the other side of the road. It's going to be a long video if I do. We'll see how it works out. If this is it, y'all have a great week. We'll see you next time. Over to cut down some trees. And the right and the left. These are supposed to be, on the left, are going to be turned into houses. Okay, goodbye everybody.